10/11 viewers may recognize Kent Bedient from his appearance on past episodes of Our Town York. He has been the curator at the Palmer Museum in York for many years, but he is also a very accomplished artist. And our Lance Schwartz joins us now with Kent's story. Hi, Lance.
Hello. This is kind of fun because I've known Kent for a long time, and I never realized all these years that he was a great artist, but boy, is he good. Kent Bedient first began doing some cut paper art 50 years ago in New York City. His work achieved an international influence in the home furnishings market, and Kent's work has been shown in museums around the world, including the Smithsonian and the Louvre.
We're doing another part of a leaf here.
Kent Bedient knew he was artistic as early as the age of 4.
My mom was artistic, and so she was always doing projects and making things.
Young Kent didn't receive any formal art training before he spent a year at Kearney State College, before serving America in the U.S. Army from 1952 to 54.
It happened my best friend over there in Germany was from New York. And towards the end of our time, one day he said, "Hey, you should move to New York." And I said, "God, what a good idea."
It was in the Big Apple where Kent became a freelance designer and created exhibits for showrooms and windows at Tiffany's and the Russian Tea Room, among many others.
And then I'll get the bottom down here.
In the 1960s, Kent found a new way to express himself artistically.
Well, it started with the stencils that I suggested we do on my friend's closet doors.
Kent discovered that he was a natural cutting shapes into paper.
It was exciting. It exactly fit what I could do.
After 34 years in NYC, Kent moved back to York from New York in 1988. And he and his trusty utility knife have stayed very busy. Over the past half century, Kent has created hundreds and hundreds of works of art. But this is one of his all-time favorites. It's called Sunburst, and it's a piece that was commissioned for the grand opening of the York Middle School back in 2007.
It was a difficult piece.
So first place, it's very unusual, and as you know, it's very labor intensive.
Sally Rubin has decorated much of her house with Bedient originals.
Well, Kent, I had these two framed, and remember where you did those when you were in New York?
I do, yeah. Those were 2 of 5 that were in Tiffany's windows, so they bring back good memories.
At 86 and a half years of age, Kent feels fortunate to still have very steady hands.
Lucky. I did yoga for many, many years.
Kent's art is truly timeless, and this 7-layer heart that he created speaks volumes about Kent's love of cutting paper into masterpieces. Kent says there aren't a great number of people who work in this medium today, but he is happy to report that he has just recently started tutoring a York artist who is very interested in learning paper cutting from the master. And Bridget, let me tell you, this paper cutting, I tell you what, following those lines, it's so intricate to have the patience and that steady hand. And Kent, he's not only 86, he says he's 86 and a half. Amazing artist.
It is just beautiful. It looks like it's moving, that optical illusion. It's just incredible.
Yeah, those shadows that it creates is magnificent.
All right, thank you, Lance. Still